Back in the yams, business trip or vacation, who knows? Definitely a business trip with my baby. Got some money down here, feel me? Some business to attend to, so let's see how this goes. What's good, y'all? Welcome to my YouTube. It's your boy Kai. I'm gonna take y'all through my Miami vlog, which was a 3-day trip to purchase my new condo at the District 225 Miami. So I have a 1-bedroom apartment down there now, on every listing platform, Airbnb, Verbo, anything you use to book a vacation, you feel me? You will definitely find my listing if it's available. So 3-day trip. First day, travel day. Second day, closing day. And then the third day, celebration day. So the first day, nothing too crazy. Check into the hotel, Lowe's Hotel, get some breakfast. We walk around the area, go to Kith, go just look at the beach, just trying to waste some time until we could check in. So we go to Ocean Drive, have a nice little lunch, some drinks, nice little conversation, head back to the hotel. I get a call from the loan company. I'm using Beeline for the rental funding. So they called me and like, hey, Kai, what time is your closing? I'm like, closing's supposed to be at 4 p.m. Mind you, this is Thursday. The close is supposed to be Friday at 4 p.m. They're like, yeah, so if we actually wait till 4 o'clock, we're not going to be able to fund the loan until the next business day. Mind you, I said this is a 3-day trip. So they're talking, I'm not going to be fully the owner with the keys until Monday. So we called the attorneys, Greenberg and Traurig, Apparently somebody had canceled their closing early in the morning. So we went from the 4 p.m. appointment to the 10:45 appointment, which was apparently the first appointment because by the time we got there, it was just us and one other couple that was there waiting to close. So the thing is, you're supposed to do the walkthrough first before you sign your name on a dotted line, just to be sure everything checks out, there's nothing broken, everything is there that's supposed to be there, and there's no problems. But God didn't provide me with more options than the option I had. So we went to closing first thing in the morning on Saturday. So we finally get to check in. At this point, we got a little drinks in this and everything. I'm already like thinking about the next day, making sure these times everybody knows the new times of, the closing and everything. So it was just a longer day than we had planned. And it was like an early travel day. So we just ended up chilling in the hotel, ordering some room service. Shout out to Amex for they give you like a little $100 when you check in. So spent the $100 on the room service and kind of just went to sleep and just, took it easy that day. All right, so Friday is closing day. This is the big day. I've been waiting for this day for literally 4.5 years. So to the point where I already knew what I was wearing. I was just visualizing the moment, like, okay, I'm gonna have this on, I'm gonna have that on, we're just gonna be in the top floor of some building. I was already kind of visualizing what was gonna happen. So we take the Uber back from Miami Beach over to downtown Miami. We take pictures outside. I'm just in a good mood. We look good, smell good. I'm about to finally close on this deal. Yeah, we go to the closing office, got the glass windows, everything looks nice and, up to date. And it just puts me in a good, calm mindset. One thing about me is like, I have a sixth sense. Like I have a good intuition. So when I'm calm, that means that everything is probably going to go fine. If I'm nervous, that means that something is up and, probably need to keep our eyes and ears open to everything. So closing is never a quick process. It's about 50 to, it seems like 100 documents you have to sign. But the guy was actually pretty cool. We were actually small talking. He put me on to some game. He was like, yeah, I have about 7 properties and they're all under a trust. Didn't know that. So I'm like, yeah, okay. When I get my portfolio all the way up, definitely gonna do that. But yeah, him and my wife were talking about, kids and family and all that kind of stuff. So it was actually a good process. And it was first thing in the morning. So then we go to lunch and then our walkthrough was still at 3 p.m. So this is the first time I'm actually seeing the property in person since I signed the dotted line in 2021. And without further ado, I welcome you to the District 225, Miami. cool. You know, everything checked out on the inside. It was a couple things we just need to get done before the actual listing goes up, but everything checked out, and like that was just a huge sigh of relief. So as we wait for the deal to get funded by the loan company, we go down to the office to talk to Nomada. So Nomada is the short-term rental company that's going to be handling my listing. So they take all the pictures, they list it, they prepare the room, they clean. All the communication is handled through them. It's a platform that shows me my numbers. They have dynamic pricing. They post on every website, not just Airbnb, but you know, Airbnb is like the most known thing. So we were talking to them, getting all the information, everything set up. Literally at the end of that conversation, I get the email saying, hey, you're completely done. Your loan has been funded. Congratulations and everything. So we spin around, same office, and do our orientation with the closing director. So we finally got the keys, got to see the rest of the building, all the amenities that you've already seen. I was just trying to get as much footage as possible, you know, but I was very happy that everything actually turned out well. Friday was a good day, you know, so I knew I was going to have a good night. Night started well, went to SDK, great service, great drinks, great steak, you know, felt good, looked good. One thing about me, man, if I look good, smell good, eat good, it's a good night, basically. So that was just a good end to the day. Now, Saturday. Even back when I used to take trips with my family, like my mom used to always have us go to like the outlets or something like that. So shopping has always kind of been a part of my, you know, vacationing. So we go to the design district, hit Louis, Kith, Chrome. Chrome was, I don't know what y'all did in New Year's, but Chrome was empty. I've never walked in Chrome and not bought anything, but it just wasn't hitting. So I definitely bought a few things, you know. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show y'all what I bought. So the first thing we got, you know, nice little Kith crew neck. Definitely like this. Definitely haven't seen this on the website yet. One thing about Kith, you gotta go to the stores because the way that they're made, beautiful, beautiful interior decorating. And they always have things that are not online. Like you have to go to the Kith Miami to get it. You have to go to I've been to the Honolulu one. I need to hit all of them, honestly, because, yeah, definitely got to get the exclusive pieces from Kith. And in second place, you know what I'm saying, my first pair of Louis shoes. As you can see, I have a bunch of shoes, but I definitely limit myself to one pair of designer sneakers a year because that can get crazy. And got a new silhouette. So these not the trainers. Can't even wear them yet because it's not even hot enough to wear these yet, but I got these Jones, these soccer Jones. Yeah, nah, these are fire. These are fire. You gotta know how to do them though, so I'm not even tripping about showing y'all because you ain't gonna have the same fit on no way. But yeah, definitely something to commemorate the trip and ode to my mom, you feel me? We still shopping, we still having a good time. We still gonna handle business, but you know, definitely not gonna sacrifice the good days, you know, right now for the good days later. No, we're gonna enjoy our time and we're gonna handle our business, and that's basically what we did. So after that, went back to the hotel. Lowe's has a restaurant basically right next door called Rouse, which is like, you probably seen like their sauces like in the grocery store and everything, but it was a really nice soprano type feel, you know, like the old money, the flame at the table, everything was very nice, and had the lobster, pasta, you know what I'm saying? So definitely a good end to a, you know, 3-day business trip, to be honest, like, you feel me? So
I just want to thank y'all for tuning in to my first YouTube video. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe for more content. The Airbnb listing can be found below in the description, along with my Instagram and TikTok. Thanks again, and see you soon. Peace.